Now I'm going to talk about technical faults of power cables. Cable insulation temperature. Losses cause an increase in cable temperature, and it's necessary to ensure that there is a thermal stability of the cable, meaning that the heat generated is equal to or less than the heat leaked from the cable. The heat leakage in the cable depends on the thermal resistance of the soil quality if the cable is buried in the ground. The second fault which affects the cable is leakage currents through the insulations. The current leaks over the length of cable through the insulation layers surrounding the conductor, and it's one of the negative problems that appears clearly in the cables. This current is called the charging current or the leakage current. If the operating voltage increases on the cable capacity, if operating voltage increases or the cable capacity increases, then the value of the leakage current increases over the length of the cable to reach 13 amperes per kilometer long, which equals the transfer of energy 5 megavolt ampere with applied voltage 220 kilovolt. So overhead lines are used to transfer electrical energy from generators and power plants. Now we have to know that if the operating voltage increases, the critical length decreases, and this is one of the defects of the cable. From this equation, we note that the charging current is proportional related to voltage, frequency, and the cable capacity. For example, the value of the leakage current if a 22 kilovolt medium voltage cable is 1.3 ampere, which is equivalent to wasting 50 kilovolt ampere of power. On the other hand, the critical length in the 132 kilovolt system is 64 kilometer, and the critical length in the 400 kilovolt system is 24 kilometer. The third one, which is a very big problem and fault which always affect the cable, is water tree phenomenon. Moisture leaks into the insulation due to the presence of protrusions, which is one of the manufacturer defects, as it works on the irregularity of the electric field between the insulation and the conductor, and this result in an increase in the electric field at the points of protrusions and a lag at the smooth part of the cable, and this difference causes any cracks in the insulating branching in all directions, such as trees, which is one of the reasons for the breakdown of the insulation. Good.